From Texas Station in Vegas, we're here for the title matches of the Mojave Conference Doubles Tournament. Should be some good ones here. There's a lot of talent in the scratch division. Top seed Harley Swigert and Eric Hatchett taking on Zach Hattori and Kyle Duster. A truckload of titles between these four bowlers, four of the best we've ever had. This pair's been a little squirrely through the stepladder, but it looks like both teams figured it out, as that's Harley making front four for his team, while Duster will be shooting for the front four for his team. On the other side, look who has climbed the ladder. Despite that shot, ladies and gentlemen, finally, at long last, I give you Clifford. It's not William Robbins, it is Clifford Robbins, who has waited in the wings while his brother's done a bunch of winning this fall. Cliff wants his turn at the title. Him and his partner Kyle Perry have won 3 matches to get here, and they're getting pins in this match. As you see, Duster not able to get 4 in a row. They're taking on top seeds Jafel Gafati and Joshua Alcaraz. They've got to win this match by 2 to tie, 3 to win. Robbins' team trails by 12 after Perry almost spared a Greek church in the second, and Roberts does convey his spare there in the third. All the scratch bowlers are telling me their pair has gotten very cliffed. That's a very popular term these days. It just essentially means super wet dry. If they miss in, all the oil is pushed down the lane. If they miss out, it's so burnt out that they get over-under reaction. All those are essentially the same terms. They've got to make whatever set of adjustments they do to zero back in the 1-3. Perry's seen no wet dry. He's really bowled great for his team, including doubling in the 10th twice to save Clifford's bacon.
Save him. Team effort.
Exactly. So let's count here titles. Hattori has 12 titles, Duster 17. Harley sitting on 28 and Hatchett 18. Let me see, carry the 1 by 4. That's 473 titles, William. It's a lot, whatever. Somewhere near 100 titles. Ooh. And that's probably the worst shot we've seen from Zach in all match. He's probably looked the best out of the 4 of them. Josh Alcaraz's first shot on camera. There's a pretty good one, leaves a half 10. Pretty high scores today. The center wanted us to move along, so we said, how easy can you make them? And this was the result. Trafaldi and Alcaraz qualified first at plus 443, included bonus spins for match play wins. Well, Clifford and Kyle sneaked into the last spot at 383. Hattori can make this 3-4 combo. Oh, just a little bit too much bite at the end. Alcaraz goes cross lane with the ball that doesn't hook, and he's happy to make that spare. Eric Hatchett's been on camera a lot since he's gone adult, but it's usually just to say hi, Mom, so it's finally a chance to see Eric bowling again. One of our all-time greats. Last time you saw him, he was wearing Kiss makeup in South Point. And that little funky little whoops. And there's something we haven't seen in a couple years on camera, Eric, false starting. Some poor kid screamed on lane 58, and that's good enough for Eric to stop. Nice shot from Jafel over there. Got that little hitch at the top of his backswing in the elbow. Looks awkward, but it gives him that little bit of extra power, and he's one of the all-time great strike throwers on our tour. Just like that. So the blueberry M&M resets and gets, oh boy, here we go.
100% on boxing.
That's good when you've boxed 483 times. See if Cliff can recover. He's 7 spared last time. That's a better shot. Beautiful shot from Robbins. Harley, just about the most veteran youth bowler still on our tour. 28 career titles, right up at the top of our all-time lefty list, and tied for 7th overall with another lefty, Derek Acuff. Gets that light hit to tickle and give the team front 6. Orange and blueberry looking tough. Perry, as we've well documented, has been oh so close to that first career win. And he shreds that rack. That's 3 in a row for their team. So they retake the lead with that strike from Perry. Duster, another extreme veteran of our tour. Pulls quite a bit of adult stuff. You can do that these days. But what he doesn't do very often, apparently, is shave. That ugly, nasty salad all over his chin. Way right. Yep, and that's the problem. And you see the cliffing going in. You get it right too far early and it's going to hyper-react. But he's nervous about getting it in. He's 2-8-10 on this pair a couple times, bucketed. Same combo that Hattori had, just with one pin less. He is going to go for it. And the problem with going for it is you sacrifice count. Now 6-2, 7-1 the last 2 frames for his team is not good news when your opponents run the front 6. Baker goes by so fast, you only get 5 frames. Got to make good shots and educated guesses. And Hattori's got to put up an X for his team. Let's see if Josh can do the same. Yes, he can. Answering right back with a triple of their own. Zach, one of our all-time best at winning majors. 10 in the pit there. There was a time where Zach had like 7 or 8 titles and 6 or 7 of them were majors. He won back-to-back Las Vegas Opens, and then he won back-to-back TPCs, which we thought no one would ever be able to do. So another one of our very best all times. The month after Eric's JBT eligibility ran out, he went out to New Mexico and won $10,000 as the winner of the New Mexico Open. So, 4 guys who know how to pile up the victories. Seized. No! Eric's strategy to avoid the wet dry is to stay totally in the dry, using a lot of loft with a fairly weak ball playing right. Most of the other players trying to stay in. Clifford looking for the light hit to tickle, doesn't get it. Pretty good shot, leaves only the 4. Clifford always conservatively dressed as well as everything else. Goes for the pastel diamonds today. I am sure that he will be taunting me tomorrow with green and gold. I have no doubt whatsoever that he will be taunting me tomorrow. Bring it on, the battle of the irrelevant bays tomorrow. Nice job at the spare there. Well, the Baker 300 goes by the wayside. We still never had one, I believe. Could be wrong on that. We have one Baker 5-person team 300 ever. I know that. Exactly one. Matt Jones's team. Little left. And he gets that 7 to saw out. So his... Interesting, even though they're teammates, Eric avoiding the cliff by staying right, Harley avoiding the cliff by staying left. Or, sorry, right for him, which would be left for the righty. Gets a little confusing. Buster's team can only strike out for 231. Harley's team going at a 249 pace, so they absolutely must get X's here in box 8, 9, 10, and 11. Levels that messenger, and he says, yeah, well, needed that about 10 minutes ago. Meanwhile, Perry came up high there in the 8th frame, leaves a 6-10. Got to make this spare in a close match. He has it. Yes.
What's your YouTube channel? What's your YouTube channel?
The YouTube channel, which you should be watching this on, is JBT 900. There are over 1,500 videos for our 1,500th tournament coming up next week. Yeah, I've been yapping into this little box a long time. Another mandatory strike here for Hattori. Such good balance, the fella. Picture perfect all the way through here, and now here's a huge shot for Alcaraz. Oh, he gets that light hit to carry, nice. So 4 in a row puts them in the 220s. The best Clifford and Kyle can do is 225, and the difference is only 2. So Jafel with a chance to put a hammerlock in this, but we have seen over in the scratch division, these matches are not over until that 10th frame is completed. Lots of loft. No, and the ball does not finish. So it's still work to do over there for Hatchet. The team that was ahead in the scratch division going into the 10th lost each of the last 2 matches. So anything can happen. Here's Gafati in the 9th. Oh, and a huge break. He caves in the 4-9. That was looking like trouble, but the 4-9 just collapsed into each other. And now Clifford in the area of must strike. Nice job of the spare from Hatchet in a part of the lane that they haven't played a lot in. And they're about to win this title as Harley just needs count. I say that, And the last time I went church, and
Don't say that.
sorry, I had to. Good shot, Cliff. Oh, well. Nice break kicking out the 10, but it's not going to help a whole heck of a lot here, I don't think. Harley stays behind the line. Harley flushes 10 in the pit.
You remember last year he needed a mark and it didn't work out that way.
I was gonna not talk about that too much. A year later, vengeance shall be Hatch's.
I gave him a hard time about it all year. He's good now, ladies and gentlemen. He's good now. I can't give him a hard time about it. He redeemed himself.
And he also passed Derek Acuff for, there it was last year's, for 28th, with his 28th title, which puts him all alone in 7th. Guess which lefty is next for Harley? One Jacob Buttriff, heard of him, sitting at 32. The all-time winningest lefty on tour. That's going to fall sometime this year, I guarantee you.
Oh.
Ah, Perry rips the rack over there. Harley's going to try and show off and make this 2-7, which he almost did. 247 scratch, though, is plenty to win that title. Well, in fairness, Zach and Kyle thought they lost about 20 minutes ago when Nick came out with a surprising split. Kyle slaps out the plastic. This Kyle has doubled the last 2 times. He's going to need to do it one more time to have any prayer at all, which he does. They're only getting 2 pins, so it's going to be 216, and they got 5 in a row with a 230 pace. They're just going to have to keep it on the lane. You never know. The fat lady has definitely warmed up, but she is not yet singing. The aria has not commenced. Well, excellent job all day long from Clifford and Kyle, doubling in the 10th left and right. 213, I'm just going to be watching the foul line here. That's behind the foul line, and that's a win. Why not get 10 more? They knew it was going to take a good game to stop Cliff and Kyle, and they have come up with a great one here, stringing 6th from the 5th frame on. And sadly for Kyle, and sadly for Clifford, it's the same dang story. They're bowling it great. Kyle is going to get that win if he keeps going to the well. And at least we got Cleaford on the show. Enough of this guy. We don't need him on camera today. Oh, wait, he got on camera anyway. Never mind. Did well. You made cut.
Yeah. One spot.
Give him one more. Why not? That is the face of victory right there. That's a happy and relieved Josh. It's been a while. It's been a while since Jafel won a title too. There's a little relief going on there. Jafel, is that 3? 3 wins?
Yep.
That's so. Been a while though, right? Yeah. For you. 4. Oh, you're piling on the wins. Congratulations. There you go. Back 7 for a 257, I think.
Hey, that was my
257 stretch. Not going to touch that if that helps. There you go. Great stuff out of all of our finalists. We do it all over again back here tomorrow.